I have, there's something on my face and it hurts. You've got that medical history character, perks, Mizuki. It's not great. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it. 3 dooms in a row, strength and charisma, and then knowledge maybe, but guess we're building into strength is what I'm thinking of, as I'm not sick, it's just there's something on my face and it hurts, so trying to make the most of it because I fell asleep and I wasn't supposed to fall asleep, but I did fall asleep, so here I am playing as Mizuki, playing World of Horror, and we'll see what happens. I've seen some things being said, but yeah, nothing much else to say that would add to the conversation. So, Lord Mermaids Akamanto. I guess I'll do eels now. Swing to scissors and then do Akamanto is the hope. But we'll see. Let's see as I decide on what I want to do here. Let's see. Akamanto to ward. Bandage. I'll store it for now, but if I lose money. So, doing moderately okay so far in terms of life. Just need to get back onto things that I should be on, but we'll see. Because again, if you still have stuff on my plate that I need to get through, and whether I get through them or not, it's gonna take some rearranging because yeah, they're among the games that I'm developing and then things that I'm writing. Trying to balance the workload that I have pretty much this whole weekend. Which is thankfully why I don't usually plan on releasing videos during the weekend. Sometimes I do, sometimes as a bonus, sometimes if I'm just frustrated over something I did or something I lost, then I choose to, but otherwise, usually, weekends are pretty, are off for me. And there's not, well, I mean, I could... Yeah, well, it'll depend. I'm thinking of whether or not I want to do more, but I already, like I said, I already have enough on my plate. Trying not to do more than I have is more than I'm capable of doing. Should I equip this, by the way? Knowledge, compared to dexterity, but still, 75, 60, 72, 70. I thought this does proc, but... maybe it doesn't. I mean, it does one more damn. Well, you know what? We'll play with it. But yeah, I have a lot on my plate. It would make no sense for me to put more onto it. And with certain updates for certain games coming up soon, then I may want to make sure that I don't put any more on my plate, at least. It would be good if I could take some away, but that would involve me completing my work. And that's not going to happen anytime soon, so yeah. That said, I'm looking over at something and, oof, that's frozen. Not exactly nothing to do with the setup and recording that you are seeing on screen, but getting a little sad looking over at something. So, pretty much prepared for scissors. Nothing really much I should, or yeah, I'm as good as I think I'm usually am for going into a non-town location. Because usually when I have scissors or vigil prepped up, I end up going like 6 stamina, 6 reason, or something along those lines, and it's not great. So let's figure out what timeline we're on really quickly before I talk about anything else. Bow clap, so we're on timeline B, and we'll take the wooden bat just in case we need to throw something, and we'll move on. Bow clap. So yeah, still trying to juggle a lot of things. In the writing department, if I were to try to say anything, not really, but do I just want to eat this, Dan? Yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Well, maybe, you know, no, I can fit this, so this works out. But yeah, on the writing department, I can bang out like 2 to 4K words in a day. It'd be really, obviously, it would not be, you know, proofread and whatnot, so I would need at minimum double the time to write 2,000 to 4,000 good words. When I'm on fire, I can go about, you know, 1,000 words per hour, but again, they wouldn't be really, and that's not really fair because sometimes I do a lot of planning before I write anything, whether it's a story, whether it's fan fiction, whether it's any number of things, even like small little opinions. If I'm writing, trying to think of write up a script for myself for a video I want to plan, writing down notes, even proofreading notes and making sure that they look correct. It's something that I spend a lot of time before writing, so it's not just stream of consciousness that I'm writing down. But it is, in a way, it is stream of consciousness after I have my notes, because I have a general outline, or at least how I write usually is that I have bullet points that I want to get done in whatever I'm doing, whether it's a story, whether it's a video, whether it's character development, planning a character. Well, hold on, let me, I usually have stuff planned out. So bow, 3 claps, and a bow. I think that's the thing. So I'm just gonna write this down actually, because I'm not gonna remember that. I don't trust myself. I don't even remember my second encounter. It was probably Maru, I want to say. No, whoever was before her. So the athlete ? I'm not sure. I do autopilot a lot in this series, and I really shouldn't be doing that, but I do. So I can't take back what I've forgotten, if that makes any sense. But we'll take Akamanto now. This should be moderately easy, especially with the power of Brick, but I get, as long as nothing bad happens to my knowledge, like brain damage, where I lose 2 knowledge, I should be able to prep attack for 8 damage per turn, and then add on any brick damage from throwing bricks, or the wooden bat as well. I think that's 4, but we'll find out. Also, we're going to take Akamanto's mask. I've started doing that a lot more frequently, but especially if I have Yogathag and or Knight Errant, I have Akamanto. Well, Knight Errant, obviously you will still take ending E, but any run that looks Doom intensive, or if it's a Yogathag run, I'm pretty much always taking Akamanto's mask. And I think it's a good strategy. One of the more consistent strategies, if I were to say. Unfortunately, though, you can't say the same for a lot of other mysteries, because in a lot of other mysteries, you gotta get the fire axe before you can, if you want to get the do-it-yourself flamethrower. Beating the mad janitor, it's not the hardest thing to do. Nice 12 roll on dexterity, by the way. But on Harbinger, it can be hard to set things up if you're not using a consistent strategy. I will admit, I'm often not doing the most efficient thing, as I forget to go grind for a brick, so this is gonna hurt. In fact, I hope I don't die because of that. But we should be okay, because I do 4 damage, so I do 16, well, I mean, I do 12 damage minimum, but I get 12 damage, so yeah. So we have Akamanto's mask. We're effectively at 38% Doom, so that's pretty good for Doom management. However, I'm dying, so I could double stack into knowledge, but I think fame is still usually better. I'm also gonna take... No, I'm gonna take reason. I'm gonna take strength. Hopefully that doesn't end up killing me. It's mainly because I have the... Well, actually, I didn't check. Or I wasn't paying attention. Okay, price hike. So we should still have the bath. And then we will refill this really quick. Heal stamina, double heal stamina by drinking this immediately. And we'll move on to Ward. Yes, Ward. We'll rest twice. Or once, that's right. Yeah, we'll rest once. And then enter the doctor's office, grab the painkillers, get back out, and move on with our mystery life. But for writing, if I were to think of things that I normally do, it would be taking notes and then writing things out right after in a stream of consciousness. Go back, edit, do my own edits as I do dullness really quickly. So I plan things out, and then I proceed to write, and then I do whatever editing or proofreading I need to on my own. Don't have anyone to help me out with that, so I do it myself, unfortunately. And then I rinse and repeat those 3 steps over and over until I have what I have. But sometimes I just bang things out without too much I mean, I do it at least once, but after that, not much more. And then, but if I'm focusing on, like, publishing anything or putting something out in a more professional manner, then obviously I go through the process a lot more. If I'm in a workshop, then obviously I can, relax a bit more, but sometimes that's not the case, so I have to do everything myself. And that's how I get, if I really concentrate, 2 to 4K, but obviously things happen in life, so sometimes I only manage like 800 words, sometimes only 500, sometimes only 1,000 per day. It really depends. But if I'm in a state of flow, then I'm much more likely to get more words out, more meaning, a more meaningful count of words, because obviously 2,000 words on one day and 2,000 words another day can have entirely different qualities, just in terms of how clean it is in the end. That's not to say anything about, how good the plot is, how good the character is, how good the story is as a whole. Does it appeal to an audience very well, so on and so forth. It just, at least in terms of cleanliness, you don't have their food reading THERE instead of THEIR. And hopefully I didn't mess that up. That would be really weird. I did give the package, right? Question mark. Well, either way, I could choose to run here. It's pretty free, but so let's see how much I do. I'm taking stamina damage, and these are not guaranteed. So I can go for the... No, I can't. Who am I kidding? I can't. So, bye. So, we'll do that, and do we have 2 out? Yeah, we do, because we have Kana as well. Kana Masafumi. Oh, this is not great. What did I take? Oh, I took Fame. That's what I did. Okay, now I'll at least take Folklore Studies, but I still need healing, so no dog shop, doesn't matter, and let's empty bottle ourselves out. So if anyone has any questions about what my writing life is like, feel free to ask me. I would not advise anyone to ask me for advice specifically, but I mean, you can if you want. I have some experience, but not a... Now, I'm not a professional writer. I'll say that much for sure. Used to do a lot of freelancing. At this point, I do a lot of self-work, and I keep that separate from this channel and my job as a game developer. So, yeah, or career. I don't know what you want to call it. I've heard things before about how job is not, well, at least in terms of how you can personally treat it. Job and career is not treated differently. Or if you don't know, all about how career is something you would love to do, and job is something that you you need to do for money. That's what a lot of people have to do. So, I mean, you do what you can to survive, but how should I say it? What you hope for is that you have a career that you're interested in, as opposed to a job that, you might not want to be doing for the rest of your life. Of course, that's not quite fair, because sometimes you are working a job to get experience to give you that first step toward a career. So I think it can be treated, both are treated with some amount of, consideration, because, you could fall off from a career and that wouldn't be great. Let's see here. Mermaids. Do I just give... No, I can't. Ooh, this is actually not great. I didn't want to go brick hunting, though. I subconsciously did not want to go brick hunting. However, maybe I should have done that before. What is the... Oh my goodness. Please, no! What did I even say that triggered you? If you heard that in the back, then you know what just kind of activated, but... we'll take the rest of these out, kind of. The empty bottle I can at least fill up. I have a knowledge check, which I will fail, so I'm gonna take stamina. Nope, I didn't take stamina. Whoopsie doopsie. I think that... doesn't the empty bottle do more damage? Well, we're gonna find out, because we're entering the lighthouse. I should survive no matter what, but just in case... I don't have the 6th floor, right? No, I don't even have the knowledge check, so... I do have the strength check. So let me make sure that I don't have the 6th floor. Okay, I shouldn't have the 6th floor. So, aside from Takushi-san, which is practically an unknown variable in terms of how much Doom you'll lose, but usually it's not much, at most 3 or 4, depending on your situation, even 2 Doom. But let us find out. If I miss a bunch of these, though, it could go pretty badly, but we one-shot them. So, again, anywhere from 0 to 3 or 4-ish Doom. It took Scissor a second, and I want to say the Athlete, something Athlete was the second encounter. And no matter what, I should theoretically survive, but if I don't, no, well, I'll level up and I'll heal stamina, so yeah, even with the investigation I survived. Or I leveled up, sorry. And we survived. So hey, if you have any suggestions as to what kind of content you want to see in World of War, or any other content if you've seen me before, let me know. If you want to, support me, subscribe. Otherwise, thank you for watching.